Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new episode of 7 Minutes with V7. This is the podcast where we meet with our colleagues and we speak about our PACE values. My name is Ola, and I'll be your host for the next 7 minutes. And if everything is done and settled and you are excited for this episode, this is the special time to welcome our guest, Oleksandra Koval, who is our customer success lead in V7. And with Sasha, we'll be talking agility today. So I don't know if everyone knows, but Sasha had a special occasion to move to the US, and it was in around May 2023. So it's been a time that you already live in the US. So I wanted to ask you, how do you feel? Like how it was, how it began, what do you feel right now, and also like because I think it requires a lot of agility to adjust to the new culture and new systems. So let me know how it is.
I was not building high hopes for this move. I usually never do. So it's like the higher your hopes are, the bigger your misery can be if it's not true. Um,
I know
so
it.
I just trusted myself. I trusted my gut, and just went there. I didn't know anyone in Chicago. I
Hmm.
didn't know anything about Chicago. But then, yeah, first weeks were tough because when you know nothing and you're trying to navigate in different country with its rules, with its ways of how things work, from I don't know paying for your ride on the bus to I don't
Hmm.
know signing a lease for your first
Yeah.
apartment.
Oh
Everything is
yes.
so different, and of course, when you have no one to recommend anything or like to advise you, you feel this need for agility. You need to be flexible because if something is not the way how you expect it to be, you have to embrace this, difference and
Hmm.
really learn how, like, learn the new ways. I was trying to keep my mind open and never presume anything. So, never
Hmm.
like build expectations that will possibly not be met. Um, so yeah, I was researching a lot. I had to do it before I moved, but I was I was too self-assured, I think. Yeah, but then I started researching. First couple of months, I really was trying to understand how this life works here in America, how the money works, how the relationship works, how
Hmm. Oh yes.
like business partnership, like at work, how it actually works for a lot of people. So trying to expose myself to different nationalities, different people that live here was also good because I think everyone has its own lifestyle, and different nationalities adjust to the American environment differently. So it was a good take as well because people like sharing their experiences. It was a great advantage for me.
Do you have any tips, maybe, after you talk about the experience, how to like work in US? Do you have any changes that you see right now? Tell us.
Actually, work um, was the only thing that I had that was keeping me here at first.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I kind of put everything that I had into work, and started building relationship again, exposing myself to the business that is going on here, um, learning my ways, seeing how people are
Hmm.
working, how they react to me. Definitely, I had to give a good impression, not only of myself, but also of V7. That was my top priority at the time. So, yeah, but working with the US account, like for me, I work on the global level. So, again, it's not strictly US folks, it's so diverse. Like, I
Hmm.
meet different like people brand owners here that came from Europe, Spain, Netherlands, Switzerland. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. From Latin America. Um, yeah, so I again
Mm.
work in a very diverse environment. But I guess that tip that applies everywhere, especially in the US, is responsiveness and transparency. They love it. They just so love it. You can be honest with them, even though maybe not everything goes perfectly or like very well. But if you are honest with them and just transparent, they love it, and they will be very like
Mm.
loyal in that sense. They will be like accepting this very well. I'm also the type of person that will listen a lot,
Mhm.
especially at first, because I want to understand the person better. And
Mhm.
listening is the key factor for people to trust you.
What are your tips to improve the agility in someone?
Probably expose yourself to things you haven't experienced before. The more, the better. It can be everything from simple everyday
Mm.
tasks. Like, I don't know, if you like coffee, try drinking tea for a while. Like, expose yourself to new kinds of teas, or, uh, whatever, or to something bigger. In the ways of working, try to rearrange your schedule. I don't know, try to um, change your approach to like smaller everyday working tasks. Try changing your way of speaking to the client. Maybe like try new.
Mhm.
That's the biggest thing to, like, as I think, to boost the agility, because the more you expose yourself, the better you know um, things around you, and better you know yourself.
So, guys, Sasha first. Thank you again. It was a pleasure to meet you. It was a pleasure to have a conversation.
Same
And
here.
have a nice evening.
Have a nice evening.